Hey everyone, I'm Clue. Welcome back to more Flesh and Blood. That last game really got me thinking, like how do you counter Kano? Like the simple fact that at any point he can banish cards and play them. It seems so insane to me. What is it exactly? Look at the top card of your deck. If it's a non-attack action card, you may banish it. The majority of wizard cards are, and you may play it that turn as though it were instant. So you can't react to them. All you can do is tank the damage, and then along with his equipment, it just seems so over the top. And like I was complaining about how no rune gear shuts down like the Emperor, but Kano is just so much more broken, especially with like this, because this is permanent. Like the majority of buff cards, buff arm pieces are one use. They're destroyed and you get one buff. But this is you can just constantly recycle it and deal that one extra damage for one whole round, and it's insane. But anyway, enough griping. Guess I'll have my own fun with it once we get to it. Let's fix up the deck some more. So I definitely have way too many reaction cards. Like, cut to the chase as much as I like it, I could probably cut out the blue variants. +1 damage is not enough. Lunging press can probably go too. But again, I need to really find a way to get the cost basis correct. And also redo equipment. I guess I should be utilizing the Black Tech Whisperers for Go Again, more so than cards like Plunder Run or Razor Reflex or even Art of War. I do like the versatility on Art of War. Same with Captain's Call, because obviously I can either get the 2 damage or I can use it to gain Go Again. But anyway, I will play around with it and see what we come up with. Okay, so I think that's a bit better. Attack actions are now 18. Non-attack actions are 14, so roughly we always have a combo where we're playing either an action or a reaction card along with an attack. Seems really good. Plus, our pitch again is higher in yellow, bit higher in blue, and this way we can go back to swinging with our weapons and playing 1 to 2 cards. Essentially, I've cut out a lot of the high cost cards. So for the majority of cards, we only have cards that cost either 0 or cards that cost 1 but are blue, with the exception of a few different buff cards. I also think Plunder Run is decent enough to run, and not in blue. I think any +1 to damage is not great, so I've cut those. Shred, I've also cut. I think -4 is a bit too much, and then obviously -2 is not quite enough. I think -3 is the sweet spot. Either way, I'm more happy with the transition ability of our cards, so their ability to be flexible and play as either their own action or to actually pitch and then play some other cards. So we're looking good. I've also done the sideboard, so just arcane barrier gear in case we run into Kano or the Emperor playing Wizard again, or Icelandia. Though I don't think Icelandia sees much play. Anyway, so we'll give this deck a go and see if we can fare a bit better. Oh, great. Kano again. So definitely swapping. Ugh. We'll see how it goes. Spider Bite, cash in. They're different setup, but they've still got the Metacarpus. But yes, Slay the Scholars works though. So we can play Slay the Scholars. If it hits, I can use the Black Tech Whisperers. Ooh, why is their back different? Interesting. Sap. Technically, I can play around them using Kano's ability. So for instance, Sap would be fine for them to banish because it's just 3 damage. Although I don't like the fact that it's 0 cost. So you know what? I am going to put it to the bottom of their deck. So if they want to use their hero ability, they can't just get a free 3 damage. Yeah, perfect. Good. So I was right to get rid of Sap. Although they could have used like Aether Dart. But yeah, so a lot of stuff just went on, and I have no idea what's really happening. All I know is they're like cycling through their whole deck looking for cards. I guess they're trying to one-turn me. Oh my god, Kano is just busted. Destroy X, blah blah blah. How much damage are they gonna do? They're doing 3. So, well, I might as well pitch. I can just pitch. I can just pitch Leave No Witness. Because I can't attack again anyway. Actually, no. We'll pitch 2 in case we do still do damage. And then no, we'll just take 3. So yeah, so they are trying to one-turn me. Which kind of sucks. But we still do 3. They block, that's fine. We'll make them banish. We'll gain go again. We get 2 tokens. We can play Leave No Witness. Reverberate is red, so they can stay on top. Okay. Let's see what they do. Oh, at least we have the silver. So what? While at the start of your turn, we can destroy 2. So we can get one of them back. No, we can get both of them back, right? Okay, and we would rather have... I'd kind of rather have cash in. Granted, we're not really going to keep enough cards around. So we just need to hold on to enough cards to pitch. And obviously... ugh. Get through their damage. This does nothing for arcane damage. So the best we can do is take 5. So they're dealing 4, we need to block it all. We only have yellow cards, so I'm only doing 2. And we're going to pitch... Probably Plunder the Poor, because I don't think they have too many cheapy cards. Deal 2 arcane damage, so we can prevent the 2 again. And we'll do Fleece, and that way... No, we don't want Fleece, we want Art of War, and then we just want to attack back to back again. Black Deck Whisperers are the one we want. We might as well grab them both. And Leave No Witness is probably the second attack we want to play. In fact, do we want to use Spider Bite? Probably not. I'd rather just attack twice. Granted, they can combo me out again. Leave No Witness is 2 or less. So they can stay on the top. If they use their ability, they have to... They get... No, that needs to go to the bottom. Yes, put to the bottom. Because if they use their ability... So they're not, that's fine. Deal X arcane damage, where X is the amount of arcane damage you've dealt to the hero this turn. They're just defending with it. We can't hit. So we're just passing. And I probably should have done Spider Bite into Leave No Witness. Or, yeah. It's alright. We can put this to our arsenal. Now we just have to survive their onslaught again. But we can... What can we do? We can cut to the chase. We should be able to deal a decent amount of damage. Zap is, what, 2 damage. Remove an energy counter. I mean, I can pitch Plunder Run. Draw a card. But then we don't have go again anyway. So what are we doing? We're probably doing Surgical Extraction into Chase. So I need 2. So I'm probably keeping the Annihilates. You know what? I'm just going to take the 0. I'm just going to take the 1. So yeah, they probably have worse abilities for us. Just Sap. No, sorry, it's this Cindering. Not your turn, you may play it as instant. Oh, I can't read it quick enough. We should be able to do this next turn. I should be able to swing for a big turn. They're just doing 2. So I want to swing. I'm pitching Annihilate, and then I'm pitching Plunder Run. Yeah. No. We'll just take our damage. And then if it hits, I can black tech into Leave No Witness. It's perfect. And then we should be able to clutch this game. So we're Spider Biting first, pitching Annihilate. See if they block. They don't have equipment to defend with anymore, so Spider Bite hitting is really important. In fact, they're letting it hit. That's interesting. And then we can play Surgical Extraction, and we pitch Plunder Run. We're looking for blue cards, / cards that obviously don't help with their ability. So I do like that we have some degree of like counter to Kano. If I just use our hero ability, which it should resolve first, right? So I should be able to see. No, they're opting to, I don't know. I don't know how stuff works exactly just yet. I guess it resolves in this order. Yeah, so they're trying to KO me, and I don't have enough cards left. So this could be really bad, depending on what they draw into. Deal 3, +1. It's only dealing 4, so we could pitch 1, take 1 less. But I don't think that's important, because I think technically we can win. And I'd rather use Cut the Chase to deal the extra damage and make sure Surgical Extraction hits. So we're on 4. We'll see if they've got anything to bring it back. They can deal 3. Do I risk it? Yeah, I have to. It's all in. We're both all in. Right, but they get... There we go. Yeah, so it is unfortunate, but they win. Because there's nothing I can do about the pitching. I do very much dislike Kano. Let's see if they're up for a rematch. No. Okay, we'll do another one. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Kano. I wonder if this is the right deck. I'm just gonna... I like... Ooh, I don't know what I did there. That was not good. Paste, great game. Yeah, so Kano to me is very much one-sided because it cuts out a lot of the interactions. The simple fact that almost every card you have is instant. So I don't know how I feel. That's like the one character I just dislike for the whole feel of Flesh and Blood, because it's meant to be very strategic, very back and forth between you and your opponent. And the simple fact is, Kano alleviates that whole point because he's just burn, 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 burn as much as possible. Anyway, we'll find a game, and then we'll do another one for this one. Right, FaB. So I can use the non-arcane setup, that's fine, and we'll go first. Definitely like going first with Arakni. We can definitely punish our opponent, because if our stuff hits, we get a far greater benefit than obviously any other hero, because it's not just about making them lose cards from their hand, I mean, to defend. It's about banishing cards and getting our silver tokens. So they're Phoenix Flame. And they're like us, they're like low damage output. So Plunder Run is perfect, we can put it into our arsenal. 2 or less is probably what we want. I doubt they have many blue cards. We'd have to pitch 2. So ideally we're Spider Biting. We're going to pitch Surgical Extraction. And we're probably pitching Plunder Run and just keeping the red one, just so I can hit with both Spider Bites. Because we are just trying to do as much damage as possible. They're blocking for 2, which is fine. In fact, no. No, I'm going to keep. I can do it anyway, because it's cost 0. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so let's see if they continue to block. Otherwise, then we can play Fleece the Frail. For 3, we can even use Crackerjacks. Well, I think Crackerjacks, there's some better cards to hit it with. Okay, so Fleece. Let's see what we got. Rise from Ashes. 2 or less is right. That's our effect. Yeah, so that can stay on top. Oops. It doesn't really matter. I think that was a decent card to get rid of too, wasn't it? Do we want to do anything? Do I want Mask of Predation? I mean, getting the extra silver token early on is really good. In fact, it just lets us cycle the mask back. Then is there a benefit to it? Yeah, the benefit is that we get rid of extra cards from them. We'll take Surgical Extraction and put Plunder on in our arsenal, and we should be able to have another good turn. In fact, I can get our damage really high. And then probably sack the Shifty because a lot of ninja cards have Go Again. I'm curious if it's like trigger Go Again, if this works. With base Go Again. No, so perfect, it says it. To have +1 while their base is blah blah blah, and it just says Go Again. So there's not really much point in us blocking. I might as well just use the Black Tech Whisperers and then try and wait for a stronger attack. Because I would like to just Plunder Run into Captain's Call into something else. Blah, blah, attack you control hits. So I guess there was merit in me getting rid of it, but I'm pretty sure we can survive any big swing turn they have. You may banish an attack action card from your hand with cost blah blah blah. If you do, it gains Go Again. Otherwise, it's just 4. So we are most likely doing Rob the Rich. No, because they're low cost cards. So we're most likely doing Sack the Shifty, Shred. In fact, all our cards are 0 cost, so I don't mind blocking. If it lets me, perfect. Crackerjacks doesn't have a block net. Fine. They get their Go Again. Their cards are just so much better because it's just meet the condition, go again. Whereas our you need to hit. I guess it would be pretty broken if you just banished every card every time you played a card. Yeah, so dealing 3. Shred is important, so they'll probably try and stack their hand, and this is sort of where we can sort of take over. So I'm just going to take the 3. And we are just going to try and hit as hard as possible. So for instance, Captain's Call, yeah, take the 2. Then it's our turn to just ransack them. I will get the mask back, just so we can banish another card. Mask of Momentum, blah blah blah, draw a card, it's fine. Into another Phoenix Flame. So I think we should be able to do pretty good. I guess I could have gotten rid of Red maybe. Anyway, they have nothing to pitch. Put in their arsenal, I mean. So yeah, so I think we're going all out. We're grabbing the mask back. We are... How do I want to do this? Next attack action card, next attack action card. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So Crackerjacks. And we just want to try and get them to dump their whole hand. Do they have anything else that's really defensive? They just have equipment. Into Plunder Run. Into Captain's Call. Buff. Man, if this was Eradicate or whatever, that would be so much better. Okay, into Sack the Shifty. Spreading Flames, what's our condition? It needs to have Go Again, which it does, so this stays on top. And how much damage are we doing? 1, 3, 5, 8. 8, right. Which is not huge, but we'll see. They must have an instant. So they can block for 2, 4, 7 at the moment. But again, it's not necessarily about triggering the effects. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll make them banish a card. Do I want to decrease the power? No, because I'd rather just put it in my arsenal. I can just take 5. Would have given us the health advantage. Right, they don't have any defense reactions. No, so we got our tokens back. Leave no witness. Or shred. Well, Shred pitches for more, so we'll put Leave No Witness into our arsenal. They didn't dump as many cards as I wanted. Hits, you may banish an attack action card from your hand, blah blah blah. If you do, it costs less to play. So we want to make sure it doesn't hit. I mean, should be fine. I can also use Art of War. I think Art of War is better to combo. And we are probably just blocking with Payday. Make sure they don't get a hit. They do have ways to buff their attacks, don't they? No. Blaze Headlong, red card, gains go again. Again, what exactly are we doing? We're probably just doing Leave No Witness into Shred, or even... Well, I have that, so I can play Art of War. So we can get rid of Annihilate. And yeah, it's on 0, so we can't block with it. Just has go again. Yeah, so just try and survive, and then we do a big amount of damage. Do may destroy. I thought they used that previously. Anyway, they're probably just, yeah, swinging with their weapon. It does 3. Do I want to block with Shred? We can do an extra 2 damage, so that's 6. 6 damage. You know what? I will. And it's instant, so I can play it after. What's your ability? I'll just return. So I can play the Phoenix Flame. The 1. I'll take the 1. Destroyed. Right. Why is this not being destroyed? Is there something I'm missing that they're, like, negating it? Very, very confused. Anyway, we'll play Leave No Witness. This instant, yeah, so it's fine. We're looking for a red card. Correct? Correct. Phoenix form. They can stay on top. Why? Why is this not being destroyed? You may destroy if you do gain. I guess they're not gaining? I don't know. Their equipment seems weird to me. Okay, block, and then I'll play my instant. No, they're letting it go once again. Alright. Well, I guess we're just putting this into Arsenal. And we just defend again, we keep Leave No Witness, and we can just play the same turn. And then we'll slowly beat them down, because we just do more damage. As addition to its other types, it's fine. Deals 3. I can always use Art of War. But what are we doing? Plunder the Poor first. Next attack. So, the majority of the time they're doing what? They're doing a maximum of 9-ish a turn. So we can still take some chip damage. Oh, they've disconnected. Nope, they're back. So, we can just do Annihilate, and then I can do Captain's Call, and we can hopefully win. Right, 1, 3. I guess I just grabbed to go again. So what is it? 2, 3, 7. So no, we can't win. So I'm probably holding on to Art of War. And I'm just playing Captain's Call into Leave No Witness. Or I could pitch an attack, I suppose. Phoenix Flame, Phoenix Form. Control 1 or more Phoenix Flames. Let's go again. So I guess we're playing Captain's Call. I have to make sure to play Art of War after. Oh, they're going again. They're really dumping their hand. What is going on with this? I need to watch. Do they gain the 2? They do. Rise up. If Rise Up is played as Chainlink 4 or higher, it's not. That's Dominate and plus damage. So we're just taking 3. I'd really love to block, but then we can't do anything. Because I can't even pitch for Spider Bite. So I guess we have to take the 3. And then it's just our turn to swing hard. Yes. And yeah, so we're just playing Leave No Witness. They block, we play Art of War. No, they don't, so we just deal the 4. It has plus 3. I guess we're just playing Art of War next turn to make sure we can defend. Lava Burst the bottom, no. Right, no, that was our hero ability. Defend. Do something. You gotta. Still hitting, so I'm... Why? Why did you redo? I mean, I'm just gonna do the same thing. You can click cancel instead of undoing the whole step, can't you? They must have an instant they want to play something. Oh, Lava Burst can stay at the top. They're gonna block. Or they're gonna try and combo me out. So they're trying to combo me out. Which is fine, because now we have Art of War. I can use this with the Spring Tunic to just increase my defense. Okay. I just need to keep something to attack with. Banish opponent's reactions, no. So I probably want to keep these 2 cards. Just has go again and deals 3. All of our cards block for 3, so I can kind of keep Art of War and use it to draw instead. So Surgical Extraction is definitely too expensive. I just need to keep 1 attack action card. Attacking for 3, that's fine. We block with Slay the Scholars. Pass. Wind Soaring, so this has 4. So I can still use my combo. But I'm fine to take 1, I believe. It all depends on what their last attack is. Although I can block with the mask instead. So now it's doing 3. And I guess we just do cut to the chase and then hopefully we can survive. No, I should have done the Spring Tunic into Art of War. And then that would have blocked 4 and then I could block for 1. I'll just take the 1, because, again, we should be able to win. Depending on what they have. Lava Burst for 2. For 6. Why is it 6? It is Chainlink 4 or higher. It has plus 3. So, that's 3. It's 4. 5. But then I'm out of cards, and they probably win next turn. So, you know what? You restarted. I'm going to restart. No. You know what? No, I do dislike that. So, we're using the Spring Tunic. And then Art of War, and we'll grab the defense buff, plus we'll get rid of a card. Oh, nope. It has to resolve first. There we go. Now I can play it. So buff, attack action cards, and banish. And then we're still banishing Surgical Extraction. So, and now we just recommence. So we block for 3. Still have our equipment to block with 2. I'm fine to dump the Spring Tunic. So we kind of just want to make sure we're exact. They might still have enough damage, to be honest. Like, if I still get to the point where I don't have a card left. Or I shouldn't have got rid of the cards I got rid of. Because I don't actually have anything to pitch. So we want to keep a blue card so we can get our silver. So, drop the rich. Phoenix Flame. So we're just blocking with the mask. And then Lava Burst for 6. So we block with Cut to the Chase and Spring Tunic. Now it all depends on what we draw. Yikes. So playing silver, we're pitching that, and we just need a solid ability, which is only 3. Not too good. I have to play it. I do think they've won, unfortunately. We're getting better. Starting to learn. What do we have to get rid of? A 2 or less defense. That's fine. But they should probably just win next turn. Well, it depends on what we can block. Mask of Momentum, it's fine. Not using anything else, so we might as well mask. I kind of want to get rid of the Black Neck Whisperers too, just because they have the -1. So I'd rather be able to recycle them with our silver tokens, which is something I should have been done earlier on in the game. I should have just been dumping them so that I could get them back. 3 to 1. Deals 1. I have to block it, which is annoying. So I guess we're blocking with Captain's Call. We're just trying to survive. We need to block 1 with their... so they're card ahead, in the most case. And I would like to keep an attack. So Eradicate has to be pitched. Sorry, it has to be played. Because we won't be able to play it. And then... Cutthroats. In fact, we can't play anything. But at least we can swing with our weapon. What's the last card? I have to. Five. Alright, they win. They outcomboed us. Better, even. Anyway, that'll do. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will get a win. I think that's going to be a new rule. I'm not going to move on to the next hero unless I get a win.